Everything I design on Illustrator, like almost always, starts from a sketch. So now I will just sketch something simple for you to show you where everything starts. Generally, like I sketch when I'm on travel because I get inspiration like from people I have outside. I watch every item. I just try like to filter it and transform it in my own way. So I'm sketching like the Cactus Rocker, which is a new character that I have to do for continue the Cactus Friends series. Like the Cactus Friends is one of the most popular, probably it's the most popular series that we have in tokidoki. And actually, like to make you an example about my inspiration, like the cactus concept came it was a lazy summer hot day. I was in South Italy where it's very hot, and I was just observing like this cactus plants that were around. So I watched one of them, and they had like two big ears, like a sort of a rabbit or mouse. So everything like started from there. So the cactus friends are they're dressed up into the into a cactus suit to protect themselves from the bad things that are in the world. So I get started. Like generally, like I sketch. This is like one of the most formal sketchbooks that I have, but I really like sketch lots of characters, even like on like tissues in a bar or like behind like a flyer when I am on the bus, wherever I am in the world. So it's not very important to have like a big sketchbook. Generally, like I choose like this kind of simple 2 pencil to draw, because first of all, like they're like very soft and it's very simple to draw with, and of course like you can cancel if you make some error. Sometimes like I draw with whatever I have, can be like a normal pen, because for me it's important to just like take a note of the idea. Sometimes it's enough something like not very precise. For example, when I am on the street, I sketch a lot when I go to Japan, and then I just go back home and maybe like I copy that idea. I do it better on this more proper sketchbook, where like I save all the ideas that probably like in the future I want to develop with Illustrator and put it on some product. I sketch like during the weekends or sometimes just before going to bed, or I try like to keep the sketchbook open, so when I walk around the house, like even going to the kitchen, I just stop for a while, and if I have some idea, I just put it down. Or sometimes it's even if it's not a great idea, just for the pleasure of, because any idea, even if it doesn't look like that useful, like can bring to somewhere else. When I was teenager, I used like to sketch like for like the punk rock gigs that they were in town in Rome. I'm from Rome. Then like during high school, if you look all the books I had, like during like the lessons, I was always like on the side, like doing like little characters. Okay, and then like just add some details. Like for example, like I'm enjoying the sketch, so like I put these details, like the punk rock patches and stuff. Like, but lots of times it's just enough like to design the body. So like elements like the zipper or like the cheeks. This kind of shades like can be added just in Illustrator. I would have stopped like, sometimes it's just enough to have like the main lines. I have a new sketchbook, so I want to keep it nice, so I add all these details. Then between all these like lots of lines, I will choose like when I will trace it like in vectors, I will choose exactly where I want it. Probably is going to be here. When I was doing design school, I choose a branch that was more like toward the advertisement. But then, when there was a period that the Flash started exploding, it was between like Flash 3 and Flash 4. And, I really loved the idea that I could make stuff animated. So I started like from there, like to develop more like this character world, because characters are simple, both for expressions and the movements, like to animate like a character is just enough like to make the legs move, and the short arms, they don't have like the fluid movements of a real human being. So like I started like to keep on designing more and more illustrations, illustrated characters, just to throw them into Flash. And so during the design school, like my style was more like, it was more about actually like learning like the tools and the major rules of the graphic design, the advertisement, the composition, and that kind of stuff. I think that developing like the style as you can see it right now is just it's just the fruit of a daily work and daily research. And I think that if I see like the way I was sketching 1.5 years ago was already different from now. And even if I see like some designs that I did when I started Tokidoki as a brand like 2.5 years ago, it's already like less colorful, uh, less funky than what I do now. So like doing design, it's a matter like of growing together with your own design day by day, and then just keep on transforming it, keeping like some stuff that for your style it's a sort of backbone, but then keep on adding and keep on learning more, because design like it's something that it's part of the history. So keep on changing and changing and changing, and especially when you do product and you do product for fashion, like there is even like some trends that it's good to feel them from the street and try to get them and you know, follow the trends in your own way. I need to design this for a new toy, so what I would do is not continue designing, because you know I have it's the moment that I have to design this one, and I don't have time like to keep on sketching, because generally sketching it's more like in a relaxing moment. So what I would do right now is just taking it, putting it into the computer and start tracing it.